Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Monday the 7th of October 2024. I hope you are keeping well. It's early evening here in Thailand. I'm keeping quite well, thank you. What's going on in the world? Do you remember Lassie? Do you remember a scene? Can you just remember in your minds Lassie? What's that, Lassie? Timmy's fallen down the well? No? What's that, Lassie? Your 84-year-old owner has fallen over in his shack, hurt his leg and is unable to walk and in desperate need of his medication? Yes? How did you manage to communicate all that with one bark? Clever dog. Gita is the name of the dog, a 13-year-old dog who managed to ran out and sat in the road until a road nearby the old man's house, sat in the road until a sheriff wondered what on earth the dog was doing, but the dog led the sheriff to the injured man. I must admit, although I'm a cat lover and owner first and foremost, cat would be useless in that kind of situation. If I fell over and injured myself, the cat would probably just be licking my face. That's about as far as it would get, really. I wouldn't do more than that. Maybe intermittently stopping to lick its backside as well. Yuck. Anyway, yes, the dogs have the edge on that one. All right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? New York Times Sudoku puzzle. We'll start with 4s blocking down here, giving me a 4 in that square there. We need a 9 up here, and I can see a couple of 9s blocking these 2 squares, so I know that's going to be a 9 there. What else do we need up there? 1 and something. 1 and... I can't find you. 1 and 6, is it? I think it's 1 and 6, isn't it? We have 8 blocking across here and here, giving me an 8 up here. Must admit, I'm kind of secretly hoping that this game isn't too tough because I'm pretty tired. I've done a lot of work, a lot of walking as well today. Walking is good for us, but excessive walking in Bangkok is not something to be done. Yeah. We've got 9 blocking this square, and this square. So we need a 9 there. Let's go through bit by bit because I'm not making any rapid progress, that's for sure. Are we completely lacking sixes? I think we are. I think there aren't any sixes. Oh wow, that's all I need. An actual another tough game. We had one the other day with a digit missing. I didn't realise the 6 is actually missing. Okay, that's going to put a tougher complexion on things. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Just when I was saying I hope it's going to be an easy game, looks like it might not. I'd better not do this for too long before switching over to pencil marks. Ah, hang on, we've got 3, 9 blocking this square and 3, 9 blocking this square, so we in fact have a pair of 3 and 9 down here, and oh, it can be message, it's my cousin's birthday today. 3939. Okay, so I don't see how that's going to help. So up here, what are we left with? Not 3 or 9. The answer is 6 and 7. And is that going to give me anything? No, come on. Give me something. I think I'm going to move to pencil marks immediately. I think I'm taking too long. Let's do it. Let's put the ones up here. Otherwise it could turn out to be an outrageously long game, which I don't want. I just can't be bothered to play with a long game today anyway. Ones are in those squares. Twos are down here and there. And twos are in those squares there. Somewhere up there. Fours. So I think I've discovered something. No, I haven't. This is 1 and 6, isn't it? Let's try again. This block over here, I've got 3 and 5 blocking across here like this. So 3 and 5 are in those squares. We can't have many numbers left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, there's only a 7 left, right? There's got to be a 7 in that square. Should give me a pair of 7s down there. Hit the wrong key. 7s down there. Doesn't do much though. Pair of 9s there. Okay, I'm going to do this shoot here. So missing here is 1 and 5 and 6, which I'm not going to put any of this. I'm not going to put any of the 6s in at the moment. I know I've got 6 there. I know I've got something along here, which I'll look at later. But in this shoot, I'm not going to put in the 6s. We'll come to that in a minute. Because at the moment, 6s can go anywhere, right? Down here or down here. Not there, obviously. 1, 2, 3 blocks across like that. And then we are done, apart from the 6. 5, 6, 1. Okay, let's go across here. 1 blocking across here like this. So 1s can go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 blocks across like that. 9 done. So we're looking for 6s in everywhere here. 2, 6, 1, 7, 6, 3, 6. Okay, over here. 9 blocking down there. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, let's go up here, or yeah, here. 1, 2, 3 blocks across and down like this. There's our 3. 5 blocks down here. 7 like this. And 9 like so. 7, 9. No. So I'm still avoiding these 6s. 2 blocks up here. 2s can go there. 7 blocks up here. Sevens are there. Oh yeah, I know what I've got to do. I said before, didn't I? This was 3, 9. I've got to get rid of the 7 there, actually. I know I've got 7 and 6 in those squares. And I've got 3 and 9 down here. I'm going to put those 6s in, actually. Like that. Still got 6s to go everywhere else, right? I'm just solidifying this column a little bit. Basically to stop me from messing it up. 5, 9, 6. Oh man, this is not what I wanted today. I really didn't want a hard game today. Oops. Right. I'm going to come up here and finish this off, and then I'm going to look, see if I can find any patterns, but remembering that 6s are not filled in. God knows about the 1. And there's 6s to go in here as well. Good grief. So I've got to put 6s in these squares as well. So do I have 1, 2, 6, 7, 4 numbers in 4 squares? I think I do. So I'm going to put the 6s there. 1, 2, 6, 7, right? And I've got 4 numbers in 4 squares, which means I can remove the 6. I haven't put the 6s in yet, but I know that 6s don't go there or there. So 6 have to be in those squares there. And I can get rid of the 2s. That 2 as well. And I can get rid of the 1s. And I can get rid of the 7s. I'm left with 3, 5, 5, 8, 3, 5, 8. I've still got to put 6s in these squares. I'm going to do that now in case I mess it up later. can't be a 9. So we've got 6s possible in these squares here, right? So we've got a pair of 5 and 6 here. Let's put those 6s in. And it means that that can't be a 6. That has got to be a 7. And this is our 6 up here. So we can do a little bit where 6 goes there. 1 is there. And this can't be 1 or 6. It's got to be a 2. Let's get rid of the 2s. Get rid of the 6s. That leaves me with a 7 there. And that has to be a 4. And this is a 1. No 1's allowed there anymore. Now I can get rid of the 5 here like that. Okay. So I still haven't got 6s everywhere I need them, have I? That's the problem. But let's see if I can go forward without the... I'm still trying to avoid those 6s. If I put them in, there'll be so many of them. Okay, we've got 2 blocking down here, so that's our 2. And that has to be a... no, it could be a 6, couldn't it? 6 still possible in these squares. I'm going to put the 6 in. I've just noticed that 4 there means that that can't be a 4. That has to be a 4. Let's get rid of that candidate 4 there. We've got a 7 there. This has to be a 5 and 6 are just in those squares there only. So this is a 9. This has been a very scrappy way to play the game. I do know. I understand that's been a scrappy way. But sometimes, you know, you get stuck. No 8 there, thank you. This 2's got to be removed. This 9 can't be true. And this 9 is not true. And 9 must be in this square here. And 9 is our first completed digit. And I'm still lacking the 6s all over the shop. But at least now I can get rid of 6s up there. Let's see if we can do anything else. Yep, we can get rid of those 3s there, and we can actually place a 3 there. Get rid of those 3s there and place a 3 there. Get rid of those 3s and put a 3 in this square. Get rid of those 3s. Get ourselves a 3 there. And a 3 is in that square there. So this is a 6. This is our 5. There's our 6. There's our 5. So gradually we're picking up some 6s in places. Let's get rid of that candidate 5, shall we? And there's 6. Nope, still haven't got anything there. 6. So that's a pair of 6 and 1 there. So this must be our 7. And this is our 4. No 4s allowed up there. 4 blocks this square. So we will get rid of the 4 there and place our 4 firmly there. 3, 4 and 9 are finished. Get rid of this candidate 7 and note that it should be a candidate 6 in there. 6 blocks across here like this, so we get 6s in those squares. And that means I've got 7s there already. You've got to get rid of the 7s, got to put 6s in. Okay, how are we doing? Still 6s to do in this block down here. So I think 6 can go anywhere, right? Okay, so now we are mostly there. 5 and 8, yes. Across here, that's going to be the 8. This has to be a 5. So we will get rid of 5s in these squares there. Uh, 2, 6. Okay, 1, 5 and 6 are missing in this column here, and we've got 1 and 6 blocking this square, so that has to be a 5. This can't be a 5. That is the 2, and the 8 is here. We get rid of the 2's there, we're left with the 1, 7. Get rid of that 8 as well. Been a very scrappy game for me, I know, but as I said, I will get you there in the end. Come hell or high water. What's left to do? 1s, what do we know? 2s, what do we know? This is the only 2 available in the middle column, so let's put it in. And that leaves us with a 6 here. So 6 must be in that square and that square and that square, and a 1 here, and 1's blocking up there. That's a 1. So a 5, here's a 6. Get rid of these 6's. 6 was not the last one to be finished. How about that? Even though we didn't have any to begin with. 2 is there. Here's a 1, here's a 7. Last number 2 place here is a 1. That has to be 7. This has to be 5. 7 is here. 1 is there. So, yes, I know, very untidy game from me, but it's all I could do at the time. It's all I could manage to do at this moment in time. I'm going to have a rest now. I need it after that and after a hard day's work. I'll see you around. Take care. Bye-bye.